Senator Hanson.
Very much. I rise to support the motion of my colleague Senator Roberts. The existing classifications for books, films and computer games needs to be reviewed. While those on the left have no problem exposing children to extremely harmful material, most Australians have a superior morality. This was evident in the outrage of the Australian community at Big W stores stocking a children's book with explicit pornographic images and instructions on how to perform various sex acts. It even had instructions on sending images of naked children, which is unlawful in Australia. Big W took the book off the shelves, but it remains for sale online and on Amazon. The author of this piece of filth says she would have no problem with a mature 8-year-old reading the book. It's a contradiction of terms. There's no such thing. This incident is just the latest of many in Australia and overseas of harmful material being marketed at children. It is therefore appropriate we have an honest examination of the current classification system to ensure it is fit for purpose in protecting children from exposure to harmful material. And to hear the impassioned comments tonight from Senator Roberts and also Senator Babette and Senator Antic is indicative of what the Australian people, common sense Australian people, think. And yet, you know, if this is going to be completely thrown out tonight and it doesn't get up in the vote, then I do question the people in this chamber, because I think it would be disgusting if you do not take the concerns of the Australian people, because there was an outcry when they heard about the book being on the shelves in Big W, to an extent that they actually took the book out of that store. The author said that she has no problems with her mature 8-year-old. Well, I'm a grandmother that has an 8-year-old grandson who was turning 9 this week, and I had another one that turned 9 last April. I'd be absolutely flabbergasted and horrified if they picked up this book, because I don't believe they are, at this stage in their life, they should be reading this rubbish. I actually picked up the book and I flicked through it and I saw a couple of the pages in it. How to have anal sex. And then you had two women having sex together also. This is just disgusting, the whole book. And for you to not consider this being reclassified, or it should be classified, to actually... It's not what the Australian people want. It's the same as what you've done to me in this chamber with gender dysphoria, that you actually have turned a blind eye to what is happening to our children out there. And you know what I'll say to you? If you're going to vote this down, and also if you're going to vote against the gender dysphoria, there's a lot of sick puppies in this place. There really is. That you really need to actually consider what you are voting on. And people out there expect us, as leaders of this nation, to protect our children. And if you vote this down, you're not protecting children. I hear that you go after, you speak highly of pedophiles and who are preying on our children, and you make out the fact that you're really concerned about this.
Senator Hanson.
I asked Senator Hanson to withdraw. She was clearly not speaking through the chair, and she said you and pedophiles. And I ask Senator Hanson to withdraw. Thank you.
Sorry, Senator Hanson, let me rule, please. Look, I was listening carefully and I was watching the hand gestures. I didn't see Senator Hanson specifically point, but I would ask you, Senator Hanson, to make your remarks through the chair, please.
Most definitely. No problem. What I was saying is that we need to address what is actually happening here with our children in this country. And I'm sick and tired of the alphabet people that are actually pushing their own agenda onto our children. And what I'll say to people here, leave our children alone. And I say that on behalf of many, many Australians who have children of their own. And I'll say it on my behalf as a grandmother. Leave the children alone.